everything that I've told you in my story on my page. Thank you for the heart, me, Melissa. Thank you so much. I know there's going to be haters, and I know there's going to be people that are on YouTube. I know that this live is being streamed right now. Thank you, Maria, for the heart, me. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, we have a subscription, thingy going. We got 2 out of 5. I didn't even know that. We got 2 out of 5. We got 8 minutes. Now, the people are going to be saying, oh, before she starts her story, she's talking about her TikTok telling me that there is a subscription goal going on right now, and we need 3 more out of 5 in 8 minutes. Okay, that's all that is TikTok is saying, and that's what I'm saying. I'm just repeating it. Thank you so much, Miss Songo. You're naturally beautiful too. Okay, so, and I don't have any of my lips on, whatever. But, okay, so I know there is, a bunch of, thank you, HJ, me too. I know there is a bunch of haters in here. I know there's a bunch of people that, are streaming this live. I know that I hate when my phone freezes. I have to keep... Oh, I'm sorry, Betty Davis eyes, but it doesn't matter if you have to keep scrolling in and out. Okay, so hello, Unbothered. I know this is going to be on all types of freaking T pages or freaking goddamn YouTubes and shit, but whatever. Thank you, Tiff. My hair is naturally curly. Hi, Cindy, but I always straighten it. Oh, hi, Candy. Thank God you're here because we're going to need some mods up in here. Okay, just share it. It's okay. I am sharing. Right now we have a subscription thingy. This is not me trying to get subs. I'm just telling you what TikTok is saying. That we have 6 minutes to get 3 subscriptions because we're in a sub wave right now. So that's it. Hi, Cassie. How are you? Okay, so I am going to tell you all what's going on and why I've never reported anything except for the times that he was seen on my Ring camera, and also the time that the okay, Betty Davis eyes. Hold on. And also the same reason why hold on. I gotta get Betty Davis eyes up in here. Also the reason there you go. Gotcha there. You got powers now. So now you have me, Candy, and Betty Davis eyes. Yeah, and I believe Miss Zongo is in here. So, alright. You guys are either gonna... okay, so let's start from this, like I've been saying. And Brett's here. He's like, I'm here, bitches. Y'all better recognize I'm here. I have always told you all my entire life, from the very beginning of my life, of how I got addicted to D-hugs, right? And how I went to prison, and how, I went to jail 67 times, how I have 38 felonies. I told you guys my entire story. I told you all how I was trafficked. I told you all what happened with being RP'd by Doug, and I told you all what happened with Park Royal, okay? I told you all about that, okay? I've told you all about my life, and people say how people get on me and they say, because I say it so sternly with no tears. Well, I've said my story this happened 20 years ago when I was kidnapped and trafficked, okay? And then the RPs happened 15 years ago. So I have been telling my story to help other females and males for 15 years. So the way I can tell my story so stoically is, I can't say that word, stoically, right? That's why a lot of people are like judging me and saying that I'm a liar, because I say my story, I tell my story so stoically. Well, I've been saying it for 15 years, so I'm sorry. And yes, when I've been in the story, I've cried. I've cried many of times telling the story, but not the recent of what landed you in the hospital. Yes, that's what we're gonna get to. That's what we're gonna get to that. Oh shit! Let me get plugged in. Ow! Ow! Lord Jesus, take the wheel. That fucking hurt like a bitch. I gotta get plugged in so we don't lose. I always forget to get plugged in. Let's hear what happened to your arm. I broke my arm. I broke my arm and my wrist, and I also broke my lumbars. My L1 through 5 lumbars, and they did surgery already. Oh shit. Okay, is that... Okay, I think we're charging. Okay, so today I went to my my therapist. I do them all on one day because it's just easier that way. Okay, and I went to see my psychologist. I went to see my psychiatrist, and then afterwards I went to my group where we have group therapy with other people that have gone through what I've gone through. So we have group therapy, okay? And I have been talking to my psychologist. My psychiatrist really doesn't do much, but my psychologist, she's like, we need to rip this Band-Aid off. We got to rip it off. And she was like, I'm not going to be nice about ripping this Band-Aid off. Do you still, so my mom lives with me. She has dementia. I moved her in about 2 years ago. 3. Oh my Jesus. Maybe even more now. I don't know. 3 years, something like that. But anyway, so where was I at? Oh, so my psychologist was like, okay, so I'm just gonna rip your Band-Aid off, and I'm not gonna be nice about it. We're gonna get through it, because every time I would go to my psychiatrist, I would be fucked up. Like, I would come to her with bruises on me. I would another time I would come, and I would have, like, the first time I came to her, I had bruises all over my face. The second time I came to her, I had a huge black eye, and I had bruising all over my face. And then today I came to her, and I have a broken arm and wrist, and a broken lumbar. Okay? And she was like, all right, so we're going to rip this shit. And I would always tell her what would happen. And she would say, well, why don't you turn him in? And I said, I won't do that. I won't do it. And she told me, hold on. Let me get it up on the, I'm not going to do that. It'll take too long. My sister has early signs of dementia. Oh, that's awful. I have a TMI. Yeah, traumatic, TBI. I have a TBI. What the fuck? Hold on. I'm trying to put the phone on so I can tell you guys exactly what she told me. You guys, and seriously, just please be patient with me, okay? This is me coming out. I feel like I'm taking all my clothes off in front of you guys, okay? I feel like I am undressing myself in front of you guys. And I have never lied to you guys. I have always told you my story and how it happened, okay? And this part is embarrassing. Actually, you know what, Miss Zongo? It's okay. My eye is better. My eye is better. Thank you so much for doing that. My eye is so much better. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for remembering that too, Miss Zongo. Are you still with the guy? I'm not with the guy. Gigi, if you change your mind, you cannot tell us. No, I'm going to tell you guys because you all deserve it. Even the trolls that are in here streaming my live right now. And this is going to be on, everyone's going to be talking about it, and they're still going to be calling me a liar and all this other shit. And, you know, I'm doing this because I feel like you guys deserve to know the truth and take it for what it is. And this is very hard for me to do because I feel the reason why this is hard for me to do. Thank you, Miss Zongo. Thank you. The reason why this is hard for me to do is because I feel like I've been lying to you guys. Why would they stream your live? Because they stream all my shit. They stream everything of mine. They stream everything because they call me liars. They call me this, that, and the other. They say this never happened, even though when I was RP'd at Park Royal, they said that didn't happen. Clock it. It happened. I got a huge settlement from it. When my RP from Benjamin Bland didn't happen, clock it. My name's there. When my RP didn't happen from Doug, clock it. My name is there. So, I don't know. I feel... I will never judge it. Thank you. Yeah, Susan Marie, you're right. And it's not like the truth will set us free, but you're right, the truth will set us free. But I feel like I've been lying to you guys, and let me rephrase that. I feel like I was telling you all the truth, but it was a lie how it happened. And my psychiatrist was like, or psychologist was like, we're going to rip this Band-Aid off, and we're ripping it off hard. I'm going to be hard with you today. She said, you're reliving your traumas. She says, when you say that the person that, which is, Doug, when you say that person is the one that keeps doing this to you, you are reliving your traumas. How is it? And so because I tell her exactly how it happens. I tell her what happens. And she says, okay, so for instance, the first time, that, like this part right here, when there was this big thing where everyone said a crowbar or it was now when I did get tased, I did get tased. That is a factual thing. I did get tased. But the times where if you guys can still see this like noggin here, you know, when I told my psychologist, she said, how else could that have happened? How could he have done that? How could he have done that if he wasn't in your house? How could he have done that if he wasn't in your house and you were in your house? How could he have done that? And I said, well, because, you know, I was outside and it happened. And then I came in and then I fell. She said, you were reliving your traumas. That is not how it happened. And it makes me feel like a horrible person, because when I tell you all that Doug did it, that's not the truth. The truth is, I was reliving my traumas. And when I fell outside, and she said, how could he have been there at that exact moment? How could he have done that at that exact moment? No, I didn't make it. Listen, this person has to go. I'm trying to explain this is the second time this person has called me a liar. And I'm not lying. You know, I'm trying to be very open and honest with what has happened to me. And she said, how could he have been there at that exact time? How? I said, I don't know. He just was. She said, no, he wasn't. No, he wasn't. What happened was what you told me. You told me that your dog was eating a piece of bacon and you grabbed it from him and the other dog took off, and that you tried to run for him and you slipped and you fell. And then you said Doug came and flipped you around and he stomped on your back and he broke my wrist. How could he have done that? How was he there? And I said, I don't know. He just was. And she said, no, he wasn't. She said, you are reliving all your traumas. Anytime something bad happens, you can't automatically assume it's one of your past people that have hurt you. You can't do that. Doug is somebody who raped me, who RP'd me 15 years ago. You know, last night, you know, I was on Favorited, and this guy, he said a prayer on my page, and he was just like, you know, he was praying for me. And hi Lori, and like when I went into my psychiatrist, I'm like, I don't understand like why everybody's saying this isn't happening when it's happening. She said, because it's not. It's not. And I'm like, but it is, because I keep getting hurt. She's like, you're getting hurt. You are getting hurt. Things are happening to you. You're right. Things are happening to you. You're falling down. You know, you're hitting your head on things. You have a TBI now. You know, you fell right directly onto a clothes rack, and you said Doug did that. And that wasn't the truth, because how could he have been there? How could he have been there? It was from the clothes rack, Cassie. And she said we're not. She told me in the beginning. She said, I'm gonna be honest with you. We're ripping these Band-Aids off today. What? The doctor would zigzag her meds, and it brought her in and out, and they're slipping in psychosis. I don't know what that means. But anyway, this man came into my live last night on High Life Cracker onto Favorited and said a prayer, and I was just like, I told my psychologist about it, and I was like, he said he was praying for me, and he would, and, you know, and she was like, don't you understand, like, you can't keep, like, you keep getting hurt, and that's fine. Like, things are happening. You're clumsy, whatever. You're clumsy. You trip over something. You fall over something. But you can't keep blaming it on your past traumas. You can't keep blaming it on your past people who have hurt you in your past. You can't blame it on those people who have hurt you in the past, because it's not the truth. You're just reliving those traumas, and you're wanting it to be them because those are the people that hurt you. So it's you that is hurting yourself. And I wanted to come on here, and I wanted to let you all know that that's the truth. I never meant to lie to anybody, and I don't even believe it was a flashback. I don't even think it was a lie. I wasn't lying intentionally. I wasn't coming on here saying, you know what, I'm just gonna lie to them and say it was him. No, I was having flashbacks. Thank you for the heart me. Thank you, Life Cracker, for the rose. Thank you. I am sorry if I ever misled anybody. I am sorry if you all want to hate me for the rest of your life, you can. I do have extreme PTSD from things that have happened to me in the past. But you know, it's not right of me to blame. But in my head, I think it's my past people that are hurting me. In my head, I still think it's the people that hurt me so bad that I'm blaming it on them because I think it's them. I don't think that it's me. It's no way it's me that's doing this. It's gotta be them. They hurt me so bad. I don't hurt myself. And I just wanted to come out and come out and tell you all. I don't, you know, after I heard this from my psychiatrist, I just wanted to come out and tell you all. I never meant to. You're crying online. I'm sorry I'm crying online, Bill. I'm sorry I'm crying online. I'm sorry that I'm emotional right now. I'm sorry I'm emotional. I'm sorry I'm emotional. Thank you, Melissa. Too much info. You should handle it, not here. Where else should I handle it? Thank you, Ash. Where else should I handle it, Kathy? Brett, thank you for the heart poof. Brett, thank you. Thank you for the... Where else should I share it? I've shared my entire life on here, so where else do you expect me to share it? Thank you, Cindy. Oh my God, Sarah. My hair looks crazy like today. Thank you. More love to you. I'm apologizing to everybody. I'm apologizing to everybody who I misled. And I never meant to do that. Oh my God, my hair looks crazy, but thank you. I am apologizing to everybody who I misled. I never meant, I didn't do it maliciously. I never did it maliciously, ever. I never did it maliciously, ever. Never. But I didn't think that I could be hurting myself. Why could I be hurting myself? It has to be somebody else. Why could I? Hey, Spicy. Why am I hurting myself? Thank you, Life Cracker. Hey, Gigi. Hey, Spicy. I was reading your thingy. So, Spicy, if you're just coming in and there's a few other people that just came in too. No, I'm fine. For the people that are just coming in, I want to, hi, Joanne. I owe a huge apology to everybody because I went to, I have 3 at one time. I wanted to apologize. I've missed you, Joanne. I thought you left me forever. That I wanted to apologize to everybody. Natalie, how about you spit on out? That was so rude. Spit it out? I've already spat it out. Sorry you came in late. I spat it out already. But I'm going to re-spit it out for people that are just coming in. But you're not going to be here to hear it because you were rude about it. They're on it. So, I wanted to come on here. What about the prayer times? How did you get hurt? Well, first, let me get through this apology. I was kidnapped and I was trafficked. That's how it got that way. But for the new people that's coming in, Spicy, that I adore and I have a lot of respect for, Joanne, who I love so much. I'm giving everybody a huge apology because I went to my psychologist. Well, today was my hi JJ. I went to today was my appointment for today was my appointment. So I go to my psychologist, my psychiatrist, and then my group session. They're all on the same day. It's just we just do it back to back. It's a lot easier. My psychiatrist really just doesn't really listen. She's just there. But my psychologist, I'm explaining why everyone says, why don't you turn him in? Why don't you turn him in? Why don't you turn him in? Because there was nobody ever to turn in. There was nobody ever to turn in. Every time I got hurt, I had gotten hurt by myself. I was clumsy, and I was reliving my traumas, and my psychologist said, we're ripping off your Band-Aid today. We're going to rip it off, and it's going to hurt, and it's going to hurt bad. And she said, every time you come and see me, something is wrong with you. She's like, the first time, now, when I got tased, that did happen, okay? I really, truly did get tased. But the second time, when I said I had gotten hit by a crowbar, it was thank you, Susan. Thank you. I had actually fallen into a clothes rack, and that's what caused this. And that bruise is still there to this day, and that's what caused the bruise all over my face. When you guys accused me of wearing makeup for all that time, that actually happened. I did actually get tased, but I don't know who it was from. I just wanted to I don't know who it could have been. I don't know. But the second time, I said it was Doug, and it wasn't. And then I said it was Doug the other night when I was walking my dogs, and I said that I wasn't walking my dogs and that I was just outside, and Doug attacked me. And my psychiatrist said, but you already told me you were walking your dogs, so how could you be not walking your dogs? And how did he attack you? How did he just get there? And I said, because he just did. And she said, no, he didn't. You're reliving your traumas. You're reliving your traumas. The people that hurt you in the past you're in your brain. You're thinking they are hurting you again, but it's not it. That's not how it happened. That's not what it was. So, cut my grass. Yes, this is the second time. And there might be a third time. So cut my grass. I don't know if you meant that in a mean way or not, but this might be a third or a fourth or a fifth time. It just depends on how many people come in here or how many people I need to apologize, because I need to apologize to everybody. But, I know this is going to get streamed, so everybody's going to see it, but okay, are those the times I was asking about? Thank you. Cut my grass. She may tell yes, exactly. Hi, Graham to boys. See, people keep walking in that I respect. Here's Graham to boys. She walks in. I respect her. And every time that I said that it was Doug that had done this to me, it wasn't. It never was. Every time everyone said, why didn't you just turn him in? It's because it was never there to turn in. It was me. I was hurting myself, and in my head, I was thinking I thought it was my past trauma. I thought it was somebody in my past trauma that was hurting me. And I wanted to apologize to everybody on here. I've told my story on here, and everything about my story is true. And I don't want anything about my story to be a lie. And but I wasn't injuring myself on purpose. I wasn't injuring myself on purpose. Thank you so much, Susan. Thank you so much. Thank you for the roses. Hi, Mommy, Emily. Hi, Em. I was not. Thank you for the heart, me. Look at my heart. Thank you, Joanne, for the heart, me. Thank you. I wasn't injuring myself on purpose. I was being clumsy. Did you go into a state and disassociate what it was? I don't know what happened. I just pictured Doug there every time. Every time like that time I fell down and hit my head on the thingy, the clothes rack. Doug was there. In my head, he was there. I saw him. Like, he was literally there. Like, when I broke my lumbar and my wrist last week, he was there. I literally saw him with my own eyes. I saw him with my own eyes, but I didn't see him with my own eyes. It was me living my traumas. So everybody who I told that it was Doug, you know, this guy came on. I was on Favorited last night, and it was exactly like I was having flashbacks. It's exactly what it was. It was flashbacks. But he said a prayer, and he said some other stuff. He said some mean stuff to me, but it was more like a mean dad type of thing. And, you know, it was people on there that, like, I respected that were, like, you know, all of a sudden, like, being so mean to me. And I'm like, why are you guys being so mean? Like, I don't get it. I don't understand it. But then he said a prayer, and it was just, I don't know. I just feel like I had to come on here and tell you all that, there was no attacker. There was no attacker. How did you get 2 black eyes and bruisings around your neck and your face? Because that is the time when I did get attacked. But I don't know if it was Doug or not, because that was from behind. That one really did happen. And I'm so sorry for anybody who hates me now. Jazzy, the dog, did not do it. That was very rude. Thank you, Miss Ongo. Thank you. Thank you. Hello, Kaylee Rubin. Hello. Are you taking... Yeah, I do. I take Prozocin. So, I have to take Prozocin, because if I don't take Prozocin, I relive all my traumas in my dreams and my nightmares. I have nightmares. So I take Prozocin. I take hydroxyzine for anxiety. I take some... it's for depression. It's like it's like Zoloft. At least you're seeing why you can do and tell the truth. I feel like I've let everybody down. Thank you, Brett. Thank you. Thank you, Maddie. I feel like I let everybody down. I feel like a piece of shit. I feel like a huge piece of shit. Because it was never in my intentions ever to lie to anybody, to lie to anybody. And I wasn't lying. I was having flashbacks. And I know everyone's gonna say these are fake tears. Oh, she's crying, fake tears. You know, you're crying fake tears. Well, say what you want. Like, it's out there now. It's out there, okay? It's out there. To all the trolls, okay? It's out there. And I'm sorry. And I'm sorry for letting people down, or I'm sorry for, you know, for, I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. And that prayer that guy said last night, But it was like a prayer / mean prayer. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I'm sorry. I feel like I suffer with mental abuse. I have a TBI, but I never did anything. I never did any of this on purpose. I never did any of this on purpose. I never did any of this. I never did any of this on purpose. I just do better next time, but I didn't think I was doing anything wrong the first time. I didn't think I was doing anything wrong the first time. But the truth is my arm and my wrist is broke, and my back is broke. It's my lumbar. I should have said it like that because people were like, if your back was broke and you were up walking, I should have said my lumbars are broke. That's what I should have said. I missaid it. I love you too, Cassie. I should have said lumbars and not back because people automatically think like the middle of your back is broke or something. I should have said lumbars. I should have reworded it. And I don't know. I just never thought that every time I fell, every time I got hurt, every single time I saw one of the people that hurt me. Like, I seen them there. Like, my brain would automatically see them. And I saw them. I literally saw them. I saw them with my own eyes. But I didn't see them with my own eyes. I didn't. Thank you, Brett. Thank you. I didn't see him with my own eyes. It was my mind deceiving me. It was my mind. Thank you, Brett. Thank you. Thank you for achieving the live gift goal. Thank you so much. Ouch. 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 Thank you. You achieved the live gift goal. Have you ever seen the neurologist get the egg? Yes. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. So it was my, yeah. I don't know. I don't know what to say to you guys. I'm so sorry, that, people, the troll pages took time out of their, their trolling and put it, I'm sorry you guys took time out of your lives and put it on me, I guess. I don't know. I'm sorry for misguiding anybody. I'm sorry for misleading anybody. I'm sorry for hurting anybody. I'm sorry for let's do these hearts. Let's do these. Thank you for the heart, me, Lori Lee. Thank you. I'm sorry. I don't know what else. Why is there a guest? I think that was an accident. Because that's been done there forever. All that matters, you apologize. Leave the past in the past. Thank you, Lori. Forgive yourself. Valerie, it's hard. It's hard to forgive yourself. Oh, shit. Spicy. If you can say that, if you can type that out, because I can't read it on here. If you can read that, if you can type it out. Okay, I can't call you right now though, but I will afterwards. I will. I saw that. If you can, if that's all it was said, call me, then I can call you. If it's something like super long that you probably don't want to type, then I understand. It's going to be hard to forgive myself because I feel like I have let everybody down. I feel, but I never meant to. I never meant to. Oh, my brain was playing tricks on me. Your apology tells me what kind of person you are, and it took a lot to do this. Thank you, Lori. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you. Thank you. I am, I'm going to go over on, hi, Schrader, how are you? Yes. Keep the chat cute. Keep the chat cute. If there's anybody in here that wants to come up and say anything to me. So you broke your own arm? Yes, I did, Mona. I broke my own arm and I broke my own back. I did. I didn't do it, like, on purpose. I wasn't, like, just, like, banging my arm against a wall. I literally fell. I fell. I was trying to get a piece of bacon out of my dog's mouth. And I had my other dog in my other hand. And because the freaking people next door, the Asian people, they hang bacon. They hang bacon to make it cure. They have like this like canopy thing and they hang bacon over it, but like no flies ever get on it, no rodents get on it, nothing. Like the bugs never hurt it. Like I don't know if they sprayed it or what, but my dog went over there and got a piece of bacon. So I was trying so you didn't get beaten up. No. Thank you, Susan. Every time, okay, Miss Longo, every time I have been hurt, it's been real. Okay, it's been real. But every time I had those bruises, I didn't beat myself up. I fell into a clothes rack. And that's why I have I still have that bruise there, and that's why I had that black eye there. And from when I got tased, I really did get tased, but I don't know who I got tased from. Onward and upward through the fog, honey, you have confessed. Smile about that. Thank you, Michelle. I just feel very, sorry. But it was my mind playing. I don't want a butt. A butt is an excuse. It was my mind playing tricks on me. Thank you, 25, for the heart me. Thank you so much. Thank you, Sarah. Yeah. true, Cindy. It's very true. I feel a sneeze coming on. Thank you, Spice. Thank you, JJ. Thank you so much. So yeah, so I love you too, Cindy. So no, every time I didn't ever, please make sure you're taking off your meds. Meds can have a lot of side effects. I have to have the Prazosin. I have to have it. If not, I relive all of my traumas. But I've noticed that ever since I've been on my meds, yes, unbothered, you can. Ever since I've been on my meds, I've been so trippy. Like, I trip over everything now. Like, I literally trip over everything. Anybody who wants to come up and tell me something, as long as, even if you want to come up and cuss me out, you can do it. I've earned it. I didn't do it on purpose, guys, but my mom was playing tricks on me, and I come up and apologize, and I'm sorry. And I come up and apologize, and I'm sorry. Thank you. Thank you, JJ. Thank you.
Hello.
Hi.
So I don't want to cuss you out. That's not what I'm here for. As a nurse, though, I do have a question. So yesterday when you got caught out on favorited and your mom said that you did not hurt your back the way you said, you literally fought that tooth and nail and you were ready to die on that hill. You're using the excuse of reclaim, and I don't care what the comments say. Y'all can drag me. I don't give a fuck. I've done this for 20 years. You're using the excuse of I was reliving my trauma. But Gigi, Regina, whatever, you got to think that you were giving massive details, massive, in-depth details. Mm-hmm. So how do you explain that?
I had, in my mind, so how when the bacon went, right? And that is, I see my dog go that way. And then I went into first base, like, to try to put my body onto him, right? Onto his leash. Like, I, spread into, first gear, just trying to, so he doesn't get away. So in my mind, as soon as my back, I felt my lumbar, I knew my back was broke. I felt it. Even when my back broke, I felt it. In my mind, I automatically went into, here's Doug. Doug showed up. Doug was there. And then at that point, my dogs weren't around, and Doug was on top of me. I was reliving, I don't know. My brain was playing tricks on me. I don't know. Doug was there. In my mind, I saw Doug. I saw him there.
Okay, first of all, breathe. Like I said, I'm not here to drag you. I've got genuine questions. And I know how PTSD works and I know how trauma works. Like I said, I've been in this field for 20 years. What I am asking, because I've been following you for a long time, a very long time, actually, all the way back in Facebook, a long time.
Okay.
You said Doug got out July of this year at the end of the month. Doug got out of jail and hasn't been back to jail for 15 years.
Right.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying is every single time you've came onto this platform, it has been something to do with your trauma, something to do with what Lee did, Doug did, whoever. So right. How do you explain all the lies in between the attacks?
But that's not every time I get on my platform I talk about that.
Close. That's just like you also sit and say that you don't ask for gifts. No, you dry beg for gifts. You will not tell your story until your gift gallery is full. I have recordings that is very true. I have recordings after recordings of it.
That's not true.
What I'm asking is all of the details and all the stories in between the attacks. How do you explain those?
Like, which
Because
one?
I can tell you right now that 147 of these people, 47 might be supporting you, and the other 100 is saying, yeah, I knew she was lying. Because I can, Spanky. That's why it's a public platform. If people don't want to be recorded, they need to be private. That's exactly why. Because stories don't add up. And when you're sitting there making money off of the backs of DVs and essays, then there's an issue.
I'm not making money off of the back.
You do realize who I am, right?
Essays.
You do realize who I am, right? So I'm the one that your friend came to on Facebook to tell me that you sent her to a crackhead's house to pick up bunk beds. That's who I am. So when you were beefing with Dora and all of them, that's me.
That's funny because if you want to look her up? Do you want to know about her?
I've talked to her many times. I've done all my research on her. Absolutely, sure have.
And her husband?
Yeah.
And how they don't have their children?
And how their children has nothing to do.
But listen,
with it.
I did not know this, but this is how it happened, right? See, now I'm glad you brought that up. So that crackhead, right? His father had cancer, and his father just passed away about 6 months ago. I knew him. He just got out of prison, and he was like, don't ever talk to my son. Well, one day he went to his dad's house, so I met him, and I had money in my car. He stole money out of my car, and he stole $1,500, and so I was like, Mickey, like, dude, like, you got to get my money back, and whatever. So him and his girl, they had to leave the state because they had like robbed people because they were everything heads. Okay. They were everything heads. And he comes to me, he was like, you know what? And I even have the messages. I'll show you the messages. He said, even as I'm going to come to you as a man, and because of the money that I owe you, I'm going to hand you the keys to this house. And when I'm leaving in the morning, anything that's left in this house, you can sell, and that's yours because I owe you that money. That is yours. And so they were supposed to leave. So I had the keys to the house. I said, these are bunk beds. I knew they were going through financial problems. So I was like, come get these bunk beds. They're nice fucking bunk beds. Come get them, because I knew. And she had and not only that, did she tell you how she fucking took 125, how she robbed me? Did she tell you that part?
I know a lot of stuff, like how you take your mom's medicine and all that.
You know how she took this stuff and never paid me too, right?
Like I said, I know a lot of stuff.
Okay, so you know about how she took all my nail stuff and didn't pay me. Okay, so you don't put all the stuff that she did, but you put all the stuff that happened. So let me tell you how it actually went down. So I said, come get these beds. So when I got over there, they were still there. And when he called me, he was like, I heard them in the car. I heard them in the car. Not that girl, but Mickey. I heard him in the car. And I was like, they're gone. Let's go. Let's get these bunk beds. When we got there, they were still there. And I was like, oh, shit. And they almost got me. And they were like, they had to go. And I was under the impression, and here's another thing that when I try to help somebody, I tried to help somebody who, was down on their luck, who couldn't afford, beds for their kids. I was trying to help them get these bunk beds. And for my knowledge, these guys, the guy and his girlfriend were gone. So I said, come get them. And when we got there, they were still there. So we had to leave. I can't help that. I thought they left. They told me they left. I was trying to be a good person and get these people bunk beds. But that's not how it turned out.
So, Gigi, let me ask you another question. You showed your drug test yesterday, and you sat there and you said negative, 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 negative. Are you going to show them where it says positive for buprenorphine? where it shows
What?
that you're positive for subs. Are you going to show that on your drug test? Because I have a picture of it.
Yeah, no, you don't. No, you don't.
No, I don't. Really?
Yeah.
Really,
no,
I
you
don't?
Nope.
I really don't. Okay.
I don't take subs. You're wrong, honey. You don't have a picture of that.
Actually, I'm very correct. It
Wait,
says
let's
positive.
see no. Let's see the name. We can't see shit.
Yep. Go look it. Show your paper. You got it. Show
I
it.
don't have the paper. Show me. Show
Oh,
me.
you do have the paper.
I
See?
don't have the paper.
You do have it.
Where's
And
the
it
name
literally
at?
says
We
positive.
can't see shit. We can't see
The-
shit.
Oh, really?
I am not on
can't see
subs.
shit.
I am
Go
not on
pick up
subs.
your paper. Go show your
I'll get
paper.
my paper.
Go get it.
I'll
And
get
then you
it.
can flop back down, because
I'm gonna
your
get
back's
my
broken.
paper and I'm gonna show you
Get
I'm
it.
not on. I'm not on it.
Do it. I want your camera flipped around, and I want you to show
No,
it.
okay, let's do that. Flip your camera around. Let's see yours first.
Because Maddie,
Flip yours
Dory,
around and let's see yours first.
mine's not a physical paper, and you know that.
Okay, so
Mine
but
is
we
what
I
you
want to
showed
see
yesterday.
my name on there. I want to see my name on there.
Actually, it's the point
I
that
want to see my
she
name on
showed
there
it.
because you know what? I'm coming correct, and I don't take subs. I want to
Okay.
see my name on there. Show me my name.
I just had my face up there, Sarah, so shut the
Show
hell
me
up.
my name on that phone.
Dora wants up.
No, show me before Dora comes up. Show me my name.
Gigi, your name is literally right here in the corner of the screen
No,
where you
it's
showed it on
not.
live
No, it's
yesterday.
not. Let me see it.
It's not?
Nope, it's not. There's no way. I don't take subs.
Okay.
Right hand to the fucking
Might want to
man.
check
I do
your
not take
information.
subs.
So, that's not you right there, Survivor 143 on favorited, huh? That wasn't you right there showing your papers.
Yes.
Okay, then.
Well, that's my
Exactly
name.
what I
That's
said.
my name. That doesn't show shit. I want to see my
Go get your
name that
paper.
says that I'm taking subs.
Maddie, it's not that point. It's
You
the
can't
point
produce
that the
it.
lies
You can't
just keep
produce it.
continuing.
You cannot
That's the
produce
problem.
it. You can't produce it.
Like I said, subs is not a problem. Matt's not a problem. The
I
lies
don't
are the
take
problem.
subs. But you
Okay.
can't fucking produce the shit you're trying to say I'm on.
Okie dokie. Thank you, Ashley. The point is the lies. Dora wants up for her turn, so I'm
you know
hopping
what?
down.
Hold
Show
on.
your
We're going to
papers
do one
so I
thing
can get
at a
them again.
time. We're going to do one thing at a time.
What is that? I cannot see.
You can't even produce my name, and you want me to show me my name and shit. You can't even produce it. All you can produce is a fucking fuzzy ass phone.
My fuzziest? I don't. Rebecca, why would you be blocked, honey? You're unblocked. I don't know why you would be blocked.
Here we go. Here goes my proof.
Come on, let's see. I'm ready.
Hold on, I gotta find it. Okay. Right here. Let's see. There's my name.
So go ahead and tell
Here's my
people
name.
yours.
Okay. Now we're gonna go down to drug.
And what's that
screening.
right there that says positive? Right there in between the two negatives, does it say positive? Go ahead, flip it around there, Gigi, and you'll see exactly what I'm saying before you call me a fucking liar again.
It says benzodiazepam.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does. Look at it.
Keep lying.
Look at it. Look at it. It says benzodiazepam. Look at it. It says benzodiazepam. Try to call me a fucking liar. Read. Says benzodiazepam. Try to tell me I'm on fucking subs. Girl, I'm not lying. When I tell you I'm not lying, when I come on here to tell you guys the truth and you try to tell me I'm lying, no. I'm on here telling y'all the truth. The fact of the matter, love, is she tried to tell me I was on subs that I'm not. I'm not. That I'm not. Because somebody tried, who said that? Love, because somebody tried to say I'm on fucking subs when I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. So what about that, unbothered? I bet you're bothered about that now that you know that I'm not on subs.
With high quality custom apparel.
Hi, beautiful.
Hi.
I just wanted to come up here because I watch you a lot and I see that you get a lot of hate from a lot of people. And I just wanted to say that I don't think it's fair that people are judging you from all of the things that you've gone through. And who cares?
Yes, I will.
And who cares what, medications you're on now? You've been through complete hell. So don't let anybody come up here and try to put you down and tell you what you're on and what you're not on. It's none of their business.
I know. I'm not on any opiates. I'm not on anything. I'm not on any opiates. You guys can see it right there.
And that's why Unbothered had to drop the live, because you proved the point and she was wrong and she looked like a complete idiot.
Exactly.
So I just wanted to tell you, keep going, keep being strong. Your supporters know the truth. And I just want to let you know, don't let anybody knock your shine or put you down. You've been through hell, and PTSD does play with your mind, and it does fuck with you. And I just want to say that I'm sorry for everything that you've had to go through. And don't apologize to anybody, because nobody deserves an apology from you.
Thank you. I wanted to apologize to everybody because the reason why I wanted to apologize is for the reason why I was saying that Doug was doing it is when I went to all of my psychiatrists all day long. When they ripped the Band-Aid off, when she was like, I'm not going to be nice about this, we're ripping the Band-Aid off. It was, my mind has been playing tricks on me for a long, long time.
Absolutely. And unfortunately, it will do that to you.
And I wanted to come on and apologize, to tell anybody who I let down by saying that's the reason why I never turned anybody in, because there was never anybody there. It was my mind. It was my mind that was there. It was my fucking mind that was there.
Yeah. And your mind will always play tricks with you. And it's hard. It's hard to live every day with anxiety and PTSD and BPD and whatever else. Like I suffer from anxiety, PTSD, and BPD, and it's not easy. Every day is a struggle. And I don't think that people who don't have those issues don't really understand how much it affects you.
Hold on one second. Digital says she didn't drop. She did drop. I was holding the papers. Up. So there's no way that I could have pushed a button and dropped her. She did drop.
I was watching. She definitely dropped herself because she made herself look like an idiot.
I was holding papers, so there was no way I could have dropped her.
Yeah, 100%.
So she's lying.
Yeah, and she got caught and made to look like a retard.
Exactly.
So I
I
just
came
wanted to
on here
come on.
for an apology to apologize to everybody, and she tried to freaking make me look like a fucking idiot.
Yeah. And in return, she just made herself look like one. So don't let her get to you.
I appreciate you very much, Spanky. Thank you so much.
All right. Well, I will drop down. So if anybody else wants to come up, they can. I just want to tell you to keep your head strong. Don't let the haters get to you and keep being you, babe.
Thank you. I appreciate you. I love you.
I love you too. Have a good night.
Thank you too.
Okay. Bye.
Bye. All right, where is Dora? Dora, where are you at? I don't have Dora. I don't have Dora. Dora, what are you under? What name are you under? Dora. What? No, I'm asking you. What name are you under? Are you, oh, your White Sox and Kira? Is that you?
Oh, thank you. So, for the record, the last young lady that was live, I have everything you have, okay? So, miss me with the BS. Let me explain something to you and let me tell you why what you did was wrong. Because there are women out here who are suffering every day. Every day. And when you do what you did, it makes people not believe them.
But what did I do?
You told everybody that you got those injuries because he came up on you while you were watching your neighbor.
You're right, and I
And people
apologize. I was
excuse me, I'm speaking. I'm speaking. Let me say what I
right.
got to say and I will land my plane. You coming to apologize now is pointless because you got money, you got gifts. People have felt bad for you. They have probably prayed for you. They have probably stayed up at night thinking about you because they care about you. So yes, you are holding yourself accountable now. But you didn't come up and just say, I lied. You came up and said, my therapist helped me see that I'm reimagining the
I
things that
did
have
say
happened
I
to me.
lied.
And let's be clear about something. There are people in this world who know you. They know you from before and they know you now. And they disagree with the stories you have telling people. And I'm going to say this to you guys. Listen to me for a minute. Stop trauma bonding with people on this app you do not know. I am sure some of the women in here have been through some of the things that she's told you she's been through. And
You can
I feel
clock what
bad
I've
for
been
you.
through.
Excuse me?
You can clock what I've been through.
Okay, fine. You have been through those things. Stop trauma bonding with strangers on the internet because you have no way of knowing if the stories they are telling you are
But
theirs.
you can clock
Okay?
it. But you can clock mine.
Okay. So listen to me. Anybody, I can watch a movie and come on here and tell you the story like it's mine. I can read a newspaper article, watch a trial, and come on here and tell you that it's mine. Did y'all not see the documentary about the girl who lied about curing her brain cancer by eating good food? She
Yeah.
stole somebody else's story and she sold that story to the world and she made
No. I came up here to apologize for and take accountability for what happened, and you guys are saying no. I'm saying let me up. Oh no, you're saying just because you're saying let you up, I'm just gonna let you up. I can handle the truth. That's why I'm on here. But you're not going to tell me that I'm fucking taking somebody else's story.
Nobody's saying that, Gigi. Are you for real doing this shit again?
What shit, Dora?
Gigi, listen, girl, listen. Gigi, I know you didn't come on here and just say the other day that Doug got you again and come on a couple days later to say it's a lie. You realize you're mocking DV victims, right?
Listen.
Gigi, there's no listen. I don't want to hear the bullshit, Gigi. You know how I am and you know I don't give a fuck. Gigi, you are mocking DV people on here. It is a trigger for people.
I have mental health issues, and when I'm fucking telling
Gigi,
somebody
nobody with mental health.
I saw Doug. I'm not purposely trying to mock a DV.
Gigi, you realize coming on here telling people some bullshit just to get the gifts and bullshit?
That's not bullshit.
Gigi, it is. You admitted you lied about it just like
exactly. I'm trying to tell people that I'm trying to fucking explain why I lied. I'm trying to explain what happened.
There's no explanation to that bullshit.
There is explanation to it. There sure is.
No, people with mental health don't come on here and lie about a situation. Gigi, ask the therapist if you should come on an app and lie about it. No, they're going to tell you no.
It's called having flashbacks, Dora. I'm not doing this with you.
You already know you're full of shit, Gigi. Stop being full of shit and taking people's money and shit by doing this shit.
Stop fucking trying to put words in people's mouths.
Gigi, you could drop me all day long, but you know what it is.
All right. I knew this was going to happen. I knew this was going to happen. I knew me coming on here and trying to fucking explain what's been going